Hey, this week's story is titled Tops and Bottoms by Janet Stephens. When I think of tops and bottoms, I think about tops being your shirts and bottoms being your pants, but that's not the case in our story this week. We're going to talk about vegetables. Now, how many of you like vegetables? I do. And some vegetables grow on top and some grow on bottom or below the ground. So, this week, Tops and Bottoms by Janet Stephens. Let's find out what happens with vegetables. And look here, we see vegetables. Yum, yum, yum. I know it makes your mouth water. Once upon a time, there lived a very lazy bear who had lots of money and lots of land. His father had been a hard worker and a smart business bear, and he had given all of his wealth to his son. But all Bear wanted to do was sleep. Not far down the road lived a hare. Remember, a hare is a rabbit. Although Hare was clever, he sometimes got into trouble. He had once owned land too, but now he had nothing. He had lost a risky bet with a tortoise and had sold all of his land to Bear to pay off his debt. Hare and his family were in very bad shape. "The children are so hungry, Father Hare. We must think of something," Mother Hare cried one day. So Hare and Mother Hare put their heads together and they cooked up a plan. I wonder what that plan could be. The next day, Hare hopped down the road to Bear's house. Bear, of course, was asleep. "Hello, Bear. Wake up. It's your neighbor Hare, and I have an idea." Bear opened one eye and grunted. "We can be business partners," Hare said. "All we need is this field right here in front of your house. I'll do the hard work of planting and harvesting, and we can split the profit right down the middle. Yes, sir, Bear. We're in this together. I'll work and you sleep." "Huh?" said Bear. "So what will it be, Bear?" asked Hare. "The top half or the bottom half? It's up to you. Tops or bottoms?" Let's see. Bear said with a yawn. I'll take the top half." Hare, "Right, tops." Hare smiled. "It's a done deal, Bear." I sense a problem starting to come up. Let's find out what happens. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. Hare planted, Mother Hare watered, and everyone weeded. And when you're weeding a garden, that's hard work. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear. You get the tops, I get the bottoms." And look, he's trying to wake Bear up. Because remember, Bear's a very lazy bear. Hare and his family dug up the carrots, the radishes, and the beets. Hare plucked off the tops, tossed them into a pile for Bear, and put the bottoms aside for himself. Now, the bottoms on the carrots and the radishes and the beets, they grow under the ground, so they're the bottoms. The top would be the stems and the leaves. So here's all the leaves, and look, there's the radishes, the beets, and the carrots. Wonder who got the better end of the deal. I think Hare did. Well, Bear stared at his pile. But Hare, all the best parts are in your half. You chose the tops, Bear," Hare said. "Now, Hare, you've tricked me. You plant this field again, and this season, I want the bottoms." Hare agreed. "It's a done deal, Bear." Wonder what's going to happen this time. So, Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, they watered, and they weeded. And what is Bear doing? Sleeping. I don't know how he's sleeping like that. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, Wake up, Bear. You get the bottoms and I get the tops. Hare and his family gathered up the lettuce, the broccoli, and the celery. Hare pulled off the bottoms for Bear and put the tops in his own pile. So here's the bottoms for Bear, right here. Those are the roots. So your lettuce, your broccoli, and your celery, they grow on top of the ground. How do you think Bear's going to feel about this when he wakes up? Well, Bear looked at his pile and he said, Hare, you've cheated me again. But Bear, Hare said, you wanted the bottoms this time. Bear growled, you plant this field again, Hare. You've tricked me twice and you owe me one season of both tops and bottoms. You're right, poor old Bear. It's only fair that you get both tops and bottoms this time. It's a done deal. Now, Hare has tricked Bear 2 times. And he's fixing to plan again. So, what do you think is going to happen? Is he going to trick Bear again? Or is Bear going to get what he thinks he's going to get? Good vegetables. Let's find out. What is Bear doing? Sleeping. So Bear went back to sleep and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded, then watered and weeded some more. Because remember I told you, weeding a garden, that's hard work. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, Wake up, Bear! This time you get the tops and the bottoms. There in front of Bear's house lay a high field of corn. Hare and his family yanked up every corn stalk. Hare tugged off the roots at the bottoms and the tassels at the top and put them in a pile for Bear. Then he carefully collected the ears of corn in the middle and placed them in his own pile. Bear rubbed his eyes and watched. See, Bear? You get the tops and the bottoms. I get the middles. Yes, sir, Bear. It's a done deal. By now, Bear was wide awake. That's it, Hare, he hollered. From now on, I'll plant my own crops and take the tops, bottoms, and the middles. Hare and his family scooped up the corn and hopped down the road toward home. Bear got tricked again for the 3rd time. Bear never again slept through a season of planting and harvesting. Hare bought back his land with the profit from the crops, and he and Mama Hare opened up a vegetable stand. And although Hare and Bear learned to live happily as neighbors, they never became business partners again. The end. Thank you.